Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Razorbacks ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Florida State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Unloads to the right, and the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So Arkansas's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cooks. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Razorbacks have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll send the back in motion. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on net. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll send out the kicker here. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
deemed it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Cruz. Trying to set up the screen. Runs for the tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. To the air on second down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Seminoles will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll try the run. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out. They'll decline the penalty. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Snags a quick pass on the left. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll go to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. And the Noles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Quick release by the QB. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Cruz. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease to the left. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Unloads quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll take it himself. Running into the open space. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. It's a reverse. Look out, he's got room. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up 4th down, and let's see what they do. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. He's got 42 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Sets up the screen. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Plucks it out of the air. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
3, Florida State, 0.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, what a cut! They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The lone back's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Cruz. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it's right down the boulevard. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. He's now up to 64 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, you start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw, it's Cruz. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The inside handoff. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Cooks. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cooks. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Oh, they're after him! And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown, Razorbacks! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UMass.
Off the RPO, complete.
We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Snagged in the middle. It's Murphy. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Fires to the middle. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Back to throw, it's Cruz. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Finds his man down the middle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Makes the grab. It's Cooks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Cooks. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooks. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cooks. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Breaks into the open. The 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
20, Arkansas, 10.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Fires to the tight end. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
They'll try to sneak it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Fights off the defender. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he's still running after the move. Flying down the right side. The 10. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. They pulled a little closer, now down 20-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Michigan State dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Connor Cook-led Sparty teams that won Big Ten titles in 2013 and 2015. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the air, it's Cruz. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They punt it away on 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David. Chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Now the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it inside the 30. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Noles!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Touch pass on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. He now has 110 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Cruz. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Florida State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
34, Arkansas, 13.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Going to swing it on 2nd down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Murphy. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air. It's Cruz. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Brings it in down the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Hard running there. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. He gets it away from his own end zone. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Red pass is complete. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Michael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle. It's Cooks. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off the play fake. Snares it outside, it's Cooks. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. He'll do it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Razorbacks have it with a first and goal. He'll set up to throw. A little screen to the running back. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Go straight ahead. This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion but was denied. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.